Hi, it's Lewis here. Before I start, this is going to be spoilers for Avengers Endgame, so don't even watch this if you haven't seen it. And if you do watch this and I spoil something, don't get mad at me because I've said it. I'm obviously going to put it in the description when I upload this, so just don't be an idiot. Spoilers. And if you haven't seen it already, then you deserve to have it spoiled because what have you been doing for the past week and a bit? Like, living your life like a loser? No, go and watch movies twice like me. Hi everyone. I've already done that bit. 11 and a bit years ago, well, almost to the year, I sat in the cinema, in this exact cinema that's behind me right now, and I sat through the end credits of Iron Man on my own, literally, to the best of my memory, only person in the cinema. I went with my sister and my nephew, and they left when the credits started. And yeah, I knew there was something at the end. This was before that was common practice. I mean, film's been doing that for years, but it wasn't a widely known thing. And now it is very, very common. But yeah, at the end of it, Samuel Jackson appeared as Nick Fury, and Mr. Stark. I'm here to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative. And at the time, I wasn't as into my comics and stuff. I was when I was a kid, and I kind of went out with for a bit. I would have been about 22 then, 21 probably. Yeah, so I didn't know they were planning this or anything like that, and yeah, they got me excited. And then fast forward 11 years and 21 movies later, including Iron Man, it's 22, I believe, is the total. Yeah, here we are. Just left the cinema after seeing Avengers Endgame for the second time. The first time was a midnight screening, which if you see my non-spoiler review, I recorded at gone 3 o'clock in the morning. I was very tired, and truth be told, I very much undervalued the film. Having taken a bit of time, listened to other people whose opinions I really admire on the internet talk about it, having time to think about it, and I was really looking forward to going and seeing it again. So it's now been a week, I say a week and a couple of days since I first saw it. And yeah, I really, really appreciate it. Like a few people I know have seen it have kind of gone, oh yeah, it was good, like I did. And then I kind of look back at that now and I kind of think, that's a real shame that I responded to it in that way, because watching it now and having read about bits I didn't pick up on the first time, it is an absolutely beautiful piece of work. Like, it will never be replicated in our lifetime, probably. It has literally been 11 years of building these characters and this story. And while it's not truly the end, it is in many ways. And just there's so many little bits in this film. I mean, I'm probably not even going to talk about the film that much, to be honest. So this might even be safe from spoilers. But anyway, but yeah, there's just so many little bits that they say to each other that are lines from the previous films, and it's not done in a cheesy kind of remember this kind of way. It's done in a way where it fits, and it doesn't hit you over the head with it. If you know it, then you know it. Like one that I picked up on was during the final battle scene when Captain America throws the gauntlet to Spider-Man, and he says, like, Queens, heads up. And I love that he calls him Queens because they're both New Yorkers. It's just little things like that, and it's superb. Like, and I was very critical of the final battle scene, not in my original review because I didn't go into detail, but I liked the one at the end of Infinity War more because there was more bits going on, and each individual bit had its own story. And now I realise, looking at it this time, there is just that singular focus of getting the gauntlet. That's all that battle is about, really, and the rest of it is just kind of window dressing and just to take in the scope of that scene as well. I know it's obviously 90% CGI apart from the small bits, but it still looks great. And yeah, so I definitely got a bit more emotional this time than I did in that one. Not about, like, the obvious bits, like just looking at it all and thinking of it all as one big piece, and how well they've played this off. Like, this should never have worked. It shouldn't have been a thing. Like, as a kid, I mean, there was one specific thing I was looking at. It was like Ant-Man and Rocket Raccoon are like two of the main characters in the film, and I was like, as a kid, if you'd told me that was a thing, first of all, I'd been like, who's Rocket Raccoon? Because I probably wouldn't have known he was at the time. But it's when Captain America goes back in time to steal Hank Pym's Pym particles, and I was like, this is madness. This shouldn't be happening. But it makes perfect sense, and it's completely, like, logical. Yeah, it's just brilliant. I'm probably going to leave it a while before I see it again, just so I can appreciate it again. Maybe even wait for the home release. But I did sit through part of the credits this time because I wanted to see the opening bits with the actors, and they do the Star Trek 6 thing where the original 6 sign their signatures on the screen. But yeah, I didn't stay to the end credits, but still, I know there's nothing there. But yeah, I love it. It's brilliant. Thank you. Merry Christmas.